Okay, this video has been like brewing in my heart for like the longest, bruh. And we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Is this throwing epidemic that's going on in Rivals is getting crazy, bro. Like, this is insane. First of all, like and subscribe. We're gonna try to start getting back on here, you know, post some more content. But please like and subscribe. Hit the notification so y'all can, you know when I post and stuff. But this is getting kind of crazy, bro. Like, I feel like every other game I get in, it's like it's somebody throwing. It's almost like I've lost the will. Like, I lost that fight you got to hit the Celestial or like to GM or wherever you want to climb at, to wherever you're trying to get to. It's like you kind of lose that. Like, the more you play this game, the more you realize, like, I don't think I'm getting, like, cause it's like, it's almost like one step forward, two steps back with this damn game. Like, it's insane. And I feel like I might have a way where they can probably fix this throwing problem I feel like Rivals have right now. And it's two main things that I think that can change in the game. They can make it a little bit better. And I feel like the two things that's going to change this game, obviously, is us and the devs. And I feel like the first part of this video, I want to get more into the dev side and what they can do and what changes they can make to fix this game. And then lastly, I'm gonna get to us, because I feel like that's the most important thing when it comes to this, because devs can make changes here and there, but at the end of the day, we're the ones playing the game. We're the ones, well, hopefully we're the ones playing the game. It's a lot of people that be, I ain't gonna get, this is not a conspiracy theory video. We ain't gonna get that far into it, but it's mostly gonna end with us. But first, I want to tackle the dev side of everything, and see, y'all can kind of see where I'm going, and y'all can comment as much as y'all want in the comment. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Agree, disagree, whatever. I like to debate. I like to argue. So I will be down there, like, cutting some of y'all asses up if y'all saying some crazy shit. But please comment. Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I might have a way to fix it. That I might have it. So I got a list. I ain't got paper. Do I? I ain't got no. I thought I did. I ain't had no list. I ain't got it written down, but it's all off the top. We're gonna start with, this is something I feel like I hear a lot, and the first thing I gotta address here is, I really don't think banning throwers is gonna work. And hear me out, chill out, relax. I know what y'all thinking. How you gonna talk about throwers, but you're not gonna talk about the consequence? Because I don't think banning, or like these 15-minute bans, I don't think none of this is gonna work. Like, I hear people say crazy stuff. I heard somebody say IP bans. First of all, IP bans for throwing in the game is kind of a little bit crazy. But let's say you do IP bans. Let's say, I don't know everything. Let's say you do IP bans. What about the people that get IP banned for just being bad at the game? Or what about the people that just have a bad game and then a bunch of people report them and then they get IP banned? The people that disconnect. What if the people disconnect on accident? It's been plenty of times where I disconnected from a game on accident and got the 15-minute ban. So how are we going to determine who's going to be the one picking who gets banned and who don't, and who gets these crazy IP bans y'all talking about? It's the same thing with the voice chat bans. If y'all do this thing where y'all saying we're going to ban people and stuff like that, you're going to have an issue with people on voice chat ban just getting banned for just having a loud microphone. I've been just calming with my team and I got voice chat banned. Voice chat bans are so pointless, hella buggy, and it's soft. how many times I've been called a hard R? Like, I grew up in the Black Ops 1 days when playing that game. You know what I mean? You know how many times I got called a hard R? Like, what are we like? I'm not saying, throw out the F-bombs and the hard R's. I'm not saying that's cool, but I'm saying, come on, bro. Like, it's a video game. Like, it's not that serious to the point where it's like, I just really don't care that much about people in general, even though you shouldn't be saying that stuff. But I just don't really like, once I leave the game, I'm not still thinking about that guy that called me the hard R. It's kind of soft, but I mean, I don't want to hone in too much on that. My biggest gripe with the voice chat ban system is it's buggy. It's like, you can get voice chat ban for nothing. Like I just said before. And that kind of pushes more people to not want to talk on the microphones and stuff like that, because they don't never know when they're going to get a 24-hour ban or a 15-minute ban or warning. And it's like, y'all asked for this, and I just knew the moment when people started asking people should get banned for being toxic in the game, I knew exactly where this was going to go. And I wish I would have made a video on it when people was first talking about this, but I knew exactly where this was going to go. I knew people was going to start getting voice chat banned and for nothing, for just being around. I had a game where I was playing with somebody and somebody was in the voice chat saying that they love everybody. And he got banned for saying I love everybody. Like, I swear to God, this is the 100% true story. I'm not lying. Banned for saying I love everybody. Like, come on, bro. Like this, like, I'm not saying wild out, anarchy, say what you want, but come on, bro. Like, I love everybody. Like, I feel like that's his point. I feel like this voice chat thing is just pointless. It's a bad system all around. And I was saying that from the jump. We need to get rid of voice chat bans, and we just need to get better. Like, if y'all gonna implement disciplinary actions or bans or something, make sure the system works. I'm not against bans. I'm not against voice chat bans all the way fully. I'm not against rap, and we're not against rappers, but we are against those thugs. Like, come on, we gotta have some type of system where if we're gonna start banning people, it needs to work. Another thing, the way you get MVPs on some roles just be crazy. Not even some roles. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna say some roles. The way you get MVPs on support, it's insane. And y'all know the characters I'm talking about. White Fox get MVPs for nothing. Deadpool get MVPs for nothing, bro. Like, and I'm not even crashing out because, like, oh, I want an MVP, this is not fair. I'm crashing out because that then puts it in these people that's playing bad or playing whatever the characters that they want to play, that, oh, well, I got MVP, so I could just keep playing my character that's throwing the game. Like, people who play Deadpool will one trick him into like, and they will play him into certain comps that just don't make sense, and it's not working. Like, if it's a Cloak and Dagger and the Luna, or like an Envious on the other team, and you just let's say Cloak and Dagger and Loki, and you just keep getting Cloak and Dagger ulted, and oh no, don't worry, y'all, I have my Deadpool ult. I mean, look, shout out to all the Deadpool mains. If y'all down there, if y'all gonna fight, it's no way in hell that y'all gonna sit here and look at me straight in my eyes and tell me that Deadpool ult is going to keep you alive during the Cloak and Dagger ult. The ult that does damage on you and heals the other team, and you still getting damage from the other team. Come on, bro. And I'm saying MVPs is gonna like make people feel like they doing something. Make people feel like I don't need to swap. I got MVP. What are you talking about? And the main thing that's with MVPs is like that's why supports get, like, the main reason why supports get MVPs so much is because assists. For some reason, it feel like assists is more important than final hits. If you're a tank, you don't even have to worry about thinking you're gonna get MVP. Don't even, as a tank main, I don't even think about MVPs. I'll be like, I'm just here to play. I'm not even thinking in my head I'm shooting for MVP because I'm most likely probably not gonna get it. Like, especially if you playing Dino, you ain't getting MVP. I had a game when I think I had like 20 something final hits, 29, maybe like 28. No, nothing. You're not getting it with Dino. But that's not the point. The point is you don't want to make people feel like they doing something on the character when they not. Just because you getting assists. Like, if you playing Deadpool or Adam or Ultron and you got like 30K heals or like 25 or 29, 28, if you got the, like really high heals, but you have no kills, it's no point of you playing that character like that because that character is a damage support character. So you don't really, I didn't want to really get into the details too much of like each character because I feel like that's a separate video, but people will get this many heals and think it's comparable to like a Luna getting like 30K or 40K. It's incomparable. Those characters have burst heals. So those characters can keep people alive during certain situations that an Ultron, an Atom, or like a Deadpool can't. So it's a difference when you see a Deadpool like get like a crazy amount of heals, but you look at the team depths and everybody got like 10 depths and 8 depths and that. And don't worry, I'm not about to keep this cooking supports. Trust me, I got a lot to say about another role that I think is the craziest, most toxic role in the game. But I'm not going to just linger too much on MVPs for too long. But that's something that I would change. I think, and this is me like reaching a little bit, I think a teammate grade system might be the answer to a lot of people throwing and a lot of just a lot of bad plays in general. Like something like maybe 2K. I don't know. And this is not a hill I would die on. I wouldn't die on this hill. So let me know if that's stupid. Let me know if that's kind of crazy. But how do y'all feel about a teammate grade system where like if you get into like a F or like you should get like I don't know, I wouldn't kick them out the game. I don't know. What would y'all think? Would y'all kick people if they like fall to like a F? Like you got a Spider-Man that's like 0 and 10. And I was talking to one of my like people I played a game with like not too long ago about this. If you got a Spider-Man that's like 0 and 10 or 0 and 8 and his teammate grade is like at an F, would y'all want him to get kicked out the game? Or like would y'all be like, nah, people got a right to play the game regardless? Or like, cause like, what if it was you? What if you just had a bad game and you wasn't swapping and your teammate grade is dropping and dropping and dropping? Do you feel like you have a right to like keep going? I don't know. Answer that in the comments. I would like to hear a lot of people's answers to that question because that's interesting. But a teammate grade system most likely won't happen. But I wonder how people feel about it. I never heard nobody say nothing or like suggest something like this before. Make sure you got a snack for this one, bro, because I got so much to say about this game and I've been holding it in a lot. I haven't had the time to really make videos, but I'm about to get back and I got so much to say about this game. It's insane. So we tackled teammate grade system. This is one of the important ones. Why is the avoid list 3? Like, why is it 3? Why is it 3? Not 6. Why is it 3? Like, I feel like I find myself avoiding so much, like almost every game, that the next game, because it's like throw after throw after throw, or bad player after bad player after bad player. People that just don't need to be in your rank, right? And I just keep finding myself replacing one person with another person to the point where it's like maybe this avoid system is pointless because if I avoid somebody, I'm just gonna get them again. Like the only reason I avoid people is just maybe so I won't get them the next match I play. But then I avoid somebody and then I end up getting them the third match or the fourth match I play. And it's like, why just replace you with him? And then pointless system, in my opinion. It's pointless system. I feel like Um, I feel like the number should be like around maybe 10, 15, 10 to 20. Anywhere like beyond 20 or even on 20 might be too much, but like it gotta be at least 10. 10 is what I accept. 10 to 15 is like a nice sweet spot. Like I don't think you should have to avoid 100 people or like 30 people. Like at that point, if you avoiding 30 people, you might be the problem. But 10 to 15, 10 is where I'm ending on. How many would y'all do? How many slots do you think we need to avoid? Like, I in the comment section, please let me know. How many slots do you think we need to avoid? Like, how many avoid slots you think we need? Another good idea I thought of, your role icon popping up like beside your name or by your name when you queue into a match. So people can, one, know what you play, and I feel like that would be a cool system, so you could just know who plays what. So if you see somebody on DPS and you like, oh, he plays DPS, like his main role is DPS, and you see them like on support or something like that, you can say, oh, you could just play this. That's your role, and I can move here because this is my role. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be easier, and also it would show us a lot. It would show us a lot when it comes to matchmaking, what y'all doing and who y'all matching up with. Because if y'all put me in a game and I just see tank main down the whole list, well, now I know y'all system not working. Because right now I just gotta trust what y'all said. Because before y'all made a matchmaking video and y'all was saying, well, y'all put people based on what they play in lobbies, but then I be getting some lobbies where everybody does DPS. Oh, everybody on the team DPS. So it would be nice to show us, like, you know, it can be 2 icons maybe, but nah, I think 1 icon is pretty cool, or 2. Yeah, 2 icons can be cool because maybe a person flexes both roles. So 2 icons can be cool. And I don't think you should be letting the person choose what icon they. No, it should be like when you're looking for somebody to join your MRC team, and you looking on the page, it show you the icons for like the person and what roles they play. Oh, he plays this, and this, and even like 3 characters pop up. I don't know how many of y'all actually get into the MRC stuff, but that's what it looks like. I feel like that's a good way of, like, you know, letting us see the matchmaking system working, how y'all say it's working. And I feel like that's nothing like a quick change. I feel like that's not a crazy change in my opinion. I feel like people say, like, you just add and subtract a couple of numbers. I think it should be easy. This one I might get, please don't jump me. This, before I finish, hear me out. You know, roll queue, chill. I know y'all like roll queue. It's no way roll queue. I hate it. No, I'm not saying roll queue like just roll queue, but roll suggestion mode or roll suggestion when I'm clicking onto to play my game. I don't care about queue times. I don't care. I know what you're gonna say. Queue times is gonna be. I don't care. I don't care about queue times. And I don't even think queue times would affect this. That's why I roll suggestion mode. So I click certain roles that I want to play. And then it would make the matchmaking easier for the game to say, well, this person wants to play this, so we can match them with these people. You know, it's millions of, I don't know what the live player count is for this game, but I know it's a lot. So I really don't want to hear like the queue time thing. It's enough of us playing. I'm not saying put roll queue in the game, but roll suggestion mode is different and it might work. I feel like it'll give us something when it comes to fixing matchmaking, because people always say they want better matchmaking, fix matchmaking, but I never hear nobody with no suggestions, no lists, no nothing. I don't really see videos of people like suggesting what they would do about matchmaking, what they would change about matchmaking. Another matchmaking change I would do is get better rank rewards, especially the higher up in like Celestial, One Above All, and like Eternity and all that. Those ranks should have like exclusive skins, like, and crazy skins, like kind of like the Call of Duty challenges on Blackout. I don't know if y'all played the first Call of Duty Battle Royale mode, Blackout, but it was certain skins that you got in the game that you had to get for like killing a certain amount of people and surviving the whole match, and then they give you this skin. So if you seen somebody walking around with this, you like, oh, he did that challenge to get that, or he hit Eternity 3 times to get this rare skin for this character. Like, why don't we have that? Like, something. Apex got the icons for how many kills. Like, why don't we have at least something to make it where people don't just get their rank and get their gold skin and hold rank, and then they come back and play rank and throw in the game for somebody, and when they're not supposed to be there? Like, I don't think it's going to stop a lot of people from holding rank, but I think it'll at least do something, and it'll make somebody want to play and fight more. Because right now, once you get the gold skin, it's not really nothing to fight for. I feel like I will give up the free skins they give us with the events if it mean they're going to put some of those free skins into like a rank, into like fighting for, in the rank rewards. That's what I should have said. Into rank rewards, so we can get something for getting the high ranks that we get. Because grinding all the way to Celestial, and I've done it, Celestial 2, grinding all the way to Celestial is not like that shit is that shit. It cannot. Sometimes this is not fun. How the system is right now, especially how it was before, it was way worse, and this is not fun. Balance. I feel like I've seen a lot of videos on balance, and everybody probably talk about balance and what they would do and what they would change. But I feel like the main thing that balance need to address is the heroes that are here and the heroes that are here. It should not be this much of a gap between those characters. Like the gap between Widow, no, not Widow. I'm sorry, Widow is way better now. The gap between like a Wanda and Elsa is insane. It's insane. And I feel like, can we move the meta around a little bit or something? Like the reason why people be like, and I'm gonna get into one tricking. I promise you, we're gonna get into that. But the reason why a lot of people play these characters is because they love them. And I feel like if nobody, like a lot of characters don't get that chance to be at the top of the rank or at the top of the meta. It's like we never swap the meta. It's just poke character. Hella been good since season 0. Like Hella's been good since season 0. I can't remember a season where Wanda was good. Comment, somebody, what season was Wanda good? Somebody, please tell me what season where Wanda was just straight cooking. Yeah, I don't know. What season when she was like this straight cooking shit? I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah. We need to do some balancing when it comes to like the higher up like character. Like we need to switch the meta up a little bit more, bro. Like we can't just keep surviving in this poke meta. All that, like it was a time when Dive was like very strong, and that was a while ago. But let's try to shake up the meta a little bit more, because I feel like the team ups was great. I love the team ups. Some of them, the problem with team ups is some of them were like really bad, and some of them were like really, really good. Like a lot of characters only played one team up because that's the one that was like really good. And it's the same with characters. You kind of forced to play certain characters when you tanking deep with any role. You kind of forced to play certain characters. I low key feel like as a tank, I'm forced to play Mag because of how good he is. I'm forced to play that character. So I feel like can we switch up the meta a little bit? Mag been the best tank in the game forever. He's never Mag Venom is insane this season, but I like that. That's a cool little meta change. Okay, now Venom is the, like we need a lot more of that though. We get it sometimes. We need a whole lot more of that. Another thing about matchmaking, this shield that you get at gold rank, and I haven't been in gold in so long, but this shield that you get in gold rank, get rid of that. That's the softest thing I've ever seen in a video game in my life. The softest, like a shield to protect your rank. Take your ass to quick play. Like, no, like a shield. No, we're not doing that. Go to quick play. If you got an issue if you got an issue, take your ass to quick play. Ain't nobody got time talking about, oh, you lost a game so you don't lose no point. That's the reason why you got a lot of people that's ranking up. If, to be honest, ranked feels like as long as you play long enough, you should at least get diamond. And it shouldn't be like that. You should lose way more points for being trash. And if you getting carried by your team and you're not putting up the points, you shouldn't get nothing. Prime example, when you play Apex. When you dominate on Apex and you do the best on your team, you get endless points. So many points is crazy. And rivals, it just don't feel like that. When I dominate a game, it don't feel like I get maybe 2 or 3 more points more than the person that I carry. No, it should be 10. I should get 10 points over the person I carry, especially if these people not doing nothing. I had a game, quick story. I had a game where I think I was in diamond at the time, and I was playing tank pool, I think. And dude was like, swap. You playing tank pool. I think I was like 5-5, but he was like 0 something. He was horrible. He wasn't doing nothing. I said, bro, you only want me to swap so I can carry you. That's all you want. If I find a clip, I'll put it up here, because I think I got the game clip. But I'm like, you only want me to carry you. That's all you want. You don't want me to swap because I'm playing bad. You want me to swap to carry you. And that's what I did. I swapped the Hulk, and I think I dropped like 26 finals. The most on the team. I think I had 26 finals, and I think the second most might have been 8 or 7. Something crazy. I went stupid that game. I think it was either diamond or plat, right? And if we go back and look at the point difference, what I got and what he got, that's the reason why you got a lot of bad players in your ranks, because the way they give out points and these shields that they get to some people that's in low rank, no, take it out. These people should not get 2 or 3 less points than me. No, it should not work like that. No, you should not be getting 2 or 3 less points than me if I carried you like that. Like, no, it should be a crazy gap in points. What else we got here? Rank up system. I already talked about that. Another thing that I think this might be the last point. Can we bring back stacking? Like 6 stacking in every rank? I really don't see the big issue about this. 1, 2, it's a great way for MRC teams to like practice. If you're not gonna bring back stacking, can we get an MRC mode? Can we get something where teams can practice each other? Or can we get something where one team is looking to scrimmage another team? That would be beautiful. That would be a beautiful mode to put in this game. If we can get a mode where I got 6 of my people stacked up to play ready, and then I can press Q and we can queue up against an actual, like another MRC team in tournament rules and play. That mode would be god level, but only you can play if you got an MRC team, and you can practice against other teams. You can customize the lobby. Y'all can talk to each other and before the game start, kind of like on some Call of Duty. Then as soon as the game in, y'all can turn the microphones back on. You know, like something like that. Like that would be a god level mode, MRC mode. Who's in the suggestion room? Please put me in there. Put me in the suggestion room, bro. I promise you, I got so many ideas for this game. It's crazy. Put me in that room. I promise you, the game would be so much better. I'm telling you, I got it. I'm telling you, MRC mode. We got to get that. We need more. We need more fun modes in this game. I don't want to walk around the beach. I don't want to walk around the beach. I don't want to go to Times Square. I don't want to make my person giant, one person small paws. I don't want to do that. I don't want to fight zombies and Marvel Rivals. Like, can we get something more like team based? Maybe like a role that can help us get better. Can we get a better practice? The practice range is good. I mean, not wild out. The practice range is good. I don't want to wild out. I'm trying to chill because we got it good. We really got it good over here. Because some games don't give up. Like they don't, man. You know how long it takes for Apex to get updates sometimes? This is a rant video too. I'm get your popcorn, bro. But you know how long it takes for Apex to get updates, bro? You know how long it took for Mortal Kombat to update they balance the game? I come from the FGC. The grass is not that green over here in these other games. These developers are pushing out a lot of characters. Cause after I cook the developers, I gotta give them their props for what they do. Yup, they push out a lot of characters back to back. I don't think they go home. They sleeping at the office. I don't think they go home, bro. Like they pushing out characters back to back. All these events we getting, all these skins we getting, except for not the black characters. I'm gonna keep it 100. If you look like me, you might not even get a skin. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? They used to get slaves one shoe a year. Anyway, I ain't about to wild out. But the amount of skins they give us, incredible. The feedback, as much as I'm complaining about not getting like proper feedback sometimes, some games don't say nothing. Mortal Kombat, talk about feedback. You'd be lucky to even see Ed Boon like tweet something that has anything to do with. They was avoiding tweeting about balancing. They was avoiding everything. When the news came out about Mortal Kombat like getting shut down, and when the news came out about Mortal Kombat getting shut down, bro, like it was silence. It was dead silence. Nobody said anything about anything. Like they didn't address it, nothing. So the way Rivals is doing this, like the way they address things, even in like, you know, the dev talks and stuff like that, like we got it a little bit better over here. I ain't trying to be on those like, you know, house slave nothing, but we got it kind of good over here. It's not that bad. It's not horrible, but things can get better. So that's everything I got for the devs so far. That was a lot. I'm gonna try to make the one about us more, you know, shorter, but this part of the video is when I'm probably gonna get a lot of y'all upset. Y'all probably gonna hate me after this, and maybe some of y'all already hate me from the road Q talk, and this might get a little bit crazy, but let's get into it. Oh my God, y'all quit too much. Oh, I can't remember a game where I hit a surrender. I don't care if somebody leaves the game, I'm not surrendering. If that might be the only way you will catch me surrendering, maybe. I never surrender. Can we go on surrender strike, please? We went on support strike. Can we go on surrender strike, please? Like, we gotta go on surrender strike. You heard it here first. Hashtag surrender strike. Do people still do hashtag? I might be too old. I might be unk. But can we get a surrender strike, please? Like, no quitting. I can do this all day. Like, please. Like, I see games where people quit after one round. I see somebody dying, like, oh yeah, this team is just not it. I'm done, bro. Done? We just got here. Like, done? Like, people quit after one round. People lose a team fight and quit. I've had a game where I was rolling a team, cooking them, and we probably got the point to like 70%, maybe 60. We lost one team fight and the dude hit surrender. Bro, we gotta stop quitting. And I'm not gonna say you. I'm gonna say we. I'm gonna just put myself in it. Okay, pause. I'm gonna put myself in it. Pause. We gotta stop quitting. After one round, I'm not trying to hear that the devs take it out. Tell the devs take it out. No. Stop using it. I've heard that if you have a mode that no one's playing in the game, or something that's in the game and no one uses it, most of the time devs will take it out. Stop using the quit button. You soft. Especially after one round. Like, what are we doing? Another thing. Yeah, we tend to do this a lot. And I've done this and I've definitely changed. But I need all of y'all to hear this, because maybe y'all need the breakthrough that I had. When I first started playing this game, I played the beta. I was just in love with Penny as the character. Come on, relax. I was in love with the character Penny. I liked everything about setting a trap somewhere and somebody walking into it and getting blown up. Because when I played Call of Duty, I never ran frag grenades. I always ran bouncing betties. Because I just love the feeling of, I caught you, I outsmarted you, I outplayed you before you even got to the spot. Like, I read you so well. It was almost like reading somebody in the fighting game. When I hit somebody with a bouncing betty, I'm like, this is like, I love that. Outsmarting or just out strategizing. Reading somebody really well. And yeah, I was just so in love with that character, bro. To the point where I will only play Penny, that's it. And if I couldn't play Penny, I would play like maybe a tank or something that I knew, but 100% I only played Penny, no matter if I was winning, losing, whatever. We got to get out of that mindset. And I watched a lot of Penny videos, and I seen you can one trick Penny to this rank to Celestial, and you'll make it there, and you just got to keep playing. No, rank is for you to flex. Rank is not for you to be one tricking. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. Rank is for flexing. You supposed to do anything you can to win. I love characters too, but we gotta get out of the mindset that we are the creators that we see. Because the one trick, you have to be extremely good on the character. So the people that's extremely good in the character, skip ahead. No, not you. Not you, no, not you. They can't, not you, because you're not extremely good. You over here averaging 7 final hits on Penny or something like average. Not you. I'm talking about the people that's out here averaging 12 final hits on Penny and got endless damage tanked and one above all. I ain't talking to them. I'm talking to you that's in GM and in and out of Celestial, talking about you're a one trick. No. Flex, bro. Flex. Flex if you're losing. Flex. Swap if you're winning. Even if you're doing the best on your team. Just swap. You don't have to one trick. I've seen so many times where people play characters in like I've seen so many times where people play characters in situations that were just horrible situations for these characters, like double support, and we gonna all trying to add them. Penny and we on offense, which is not horrible, but like, come on, bro. Like, you don't have to play bad characters. And I know I was just talking about how we was forced to play certain characters like Mag and stuff, but I still make the changes. If you want to rank up, if you want to stop being that person that's throwing your games, it starts with us. Flex more. Even if you're winning. I was doing the best on my team when I was playing Deadpool. Granted, he wanted me to carry him, but we still won that game. So even if you're doing the best on your team, doing the best on your team, just try something new. Swap. Maybe don't swap for somebody that's 0-10 on Spider-Man. You don't gotta swap for them, but you know, swap. See what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, see what you can change about your team. You'd be surprised what you can change and what you can you'll be surprised what you can change about a game just off the character you might swap to. Even though you're doing the best, you swapping to Emma and getting grabs on somebody might be the game changer for your game. You stopping a certain strange or using Hulk to bubble a certain ult might be the game. It could be the game winner. And if you playing a character that you're still getting kills on, but you're not stopping your team from getting ulted or whatever, that could be something that can change the game. So swapping might be better. Also, let's get more to the communication side more. And this is why I think chat ban is stupid. Unless you got people that just on microphone, loud yelling, but that's what the mute button is for. So not those people, not those people, but talk to your team more. It's been so many times I've been in ranked games and I'm talking to myself. I'm literally just talking to myself. Just in rank, chatting to myself. That's why chat bans is dumb. But I'm just in there just talking to myself, commenting to myself the whole game. And then like at the end of the round or somebody don't like something, why did you do this? Why you wasn't on mic the whole game? Now everything you say right now is not gonna matter. You wasn't even on mic this whole game. You can't complain about anything. Just turn your microphone just turn it on. All the people that's saying, well, other people don't talk. Let's start with us. Can that be the main bullet point of this segment, like of the video? It starts with us. Let's all start getting on the microphone more. Let's all be the change that we need to stop throwing. Because we the throwers technically. I heard a quote, and I use this quote in a lot of videos before. Maybe I think you're not stuck in traffic. You are traffic. Meaning, if you wasn't driving today, it would be less traffic. So let's be less traffic. Let's be the change that we want to see and stop throwing. Pretty much. Let's just stop throwing. We got to be more accountable. But we're going to get to that. Talk to your team more. I don't know how much people will understand pinging does wonders sometimes. Like pinging somebody that's out of position on the other team. For the people that's not on microphone, I've seen people get blown up on the other team off of me just pinging them. Support system is important for y'all too. And I pointed to my back because I can't see y'all. I can hear pings, especially if you spam it. Boom, boom, boom. Another thing, that stopping people from spamming pings thing. Come on, bro. I'll be pinging like 3 times and then all of a sudden it's you spam pings. You gotta stop. Why are you stopping me from pinging? Why are you stopping me from communicating to my team? I could be back here dying. Come on, bro. If I'm chat banned too, if I'm voice chat banned, please let me still talk in the chat. This is dumb. But anyway, I don't want to get too much into. Stay back on the communication with us. Talk to your team. Ping more. Team alts. You'd be surprised what a Groot and a Namor can do. You'll be surprised what a Spider-Man and a Psylocke alting together could do. Kills through most support alts. Just throwing that out there. Both of those two alts together, kills through support alts. You'll be surprised what a Rocket and the Gambit can do. You'd be surprised what those two alts can do together. Team alt. Talk to your team. Ping. Call out angles. Come on, y'all. We gotta stop throwing. You thought this was gonna be a video about me complaining about other people throwing? No. You. Us. We gotta do things to change our games so we can do better. Talk to people better. I be just making suggestions and people will crash out on me. I'm like, damn, bro. I said maybe we should move on this side. And people just be ready to crash. So talk to people more. Like, more nice. I'm not telling you to hold people's hand and walk them through what you want them to do. But come on, bro. Like, we gotta do we talk to somebody like how you would talk to them. They were standing in front of you. That's what I'm gonna say. Because a lot of y'all don't want to, like, y'all don't talk like that in person. But I ain't about to go there. We just gotta be more accountable when it comes to stuff like that. And this one I'm gonna do. The last ones I'm gonna do is for each role, a suggestion for each role in detail. Supports. Oh my Lord. Oh my God, supports. Patty cake. Heal each other. It's the most broken thing in the game. You can heal each other through I've seen two supports heal each other through a Psylocke ult. I've seen them do it through a Groot ult. I've seen crazy stuff from people patty caking. Patty cake, please. Because people will get dove on by one person and complain about how no one's peeling. When all you gotta, I seen somebody, I walked to the front and altered the whole team with Strange and killed, I ain't gonna say the whole team. I killed like two supports and one tank. The rest of the team was in the back. No. It was one person diving, and maybe it was two people diving. I think it was one. It had to be one person diving, right? Because I wouldn't even tell you to patty cake if it's two people diving. You can't patty cake that. But it was one person diving, and they was like, "Bro, get the thing. He's right here in front of us." After I just killed three people, I'm not turning around. Patty cake, just heal each other. Y'all do all this run. Your first instinct shouldn't be to run. Your first instinct should be to heal your healer. Because he can't do nothing. Not one character on this game by themselves can burst you down and kill you if you're patty caking. They can't. Not even Black Panther or Black Cat. The person y'all complain about. Maybe Spider-Man can stop a patty cake. But that's a skill issue because you can just look and see who you hit and heal your person if you get knocked up in the sky and stuff. But patty caking goes a long way support. So that's my suggestion for supports. Tanks and DPS might be more of the same because I'm not going to crash out on supports too much because tanks and DPS, and mostly I see this from DPS players. Play angles, play cover. You cannot just sit out in the open and just take damage. People will sit out in the open, take damage and say, "Why? Where the hills at? Why I ain't get hit?" Bro, you sit in front of 4 or 5 people aiming on you. And matter of fact, mostly from tanks. Mostly when I play support, when I flex, tanks just be sitting there. I'm a tank, I can tank damage and get blown up. Because this is, as a DPS, you know you're getting blown up. Because it just happens really quick. But tanks, it takes time for you to most of the time get blown up. Well, with this game, damage is crazy right now, but it takes some time for you to get blown up on tank, right? Play cover. You can dip in and out of cover. Use your shields. If you're a shield tank, use your shields properly. Rotate your cooldowns properly. You can't just be sitting in front of the team just expecting to get healed through monster damage. Like with Mag and Hela and like Cyclops on the same team or something like that, like Bucky, all this damage that people are shooting out. Most of the time people playing 1-3-2, so most of the time people playing 1-3-2, you gonna get blown up, bro. Like, play cover. Cover is your best friend. If you don't got cover, back up. If you full health, you shouldn't be backing up. If you getting healed, you should be backing up, but play cover, please. Tanks, DPSs, oh my, DPS, you do not have to just sit behind tanks. DPSs be the main ones calling out for people to swap the shield tank. They be the main ones calling out to swap the shield tank. We need a mag, we need a strain, or don't just sit behind me and just think, oh, I'm safe here. I'm not your cover. I'm a tank. I'm supposed to take damage, but I move. I dodge. I'm in and out of cover. I'm not your shield. I'm not supposed to just take all. I tank damage, yes, but I'm not supposed to be the person to like help you play bad. Play cover, play aggressive angles, supports. Watch out for the people that's going to play aggressive angles. It's not just heal the tanks, heal the tanks. It's so much I can talk about when it comes to like certain roles and what certain roles should do better. But for sure, DPSs are just the most toxic in the game sometimes. They never want to swap. I don't want to make this a rant video, but some DPS Spider-Man mains are the worst people to play with. They're the worst people to play with. They're the most toxic. They're the most childish. And y'all play nothing like the characters that y'all love. I never met a Spider-Man main that was like Spider-Man. I met a lot of Spider-Man mains that act like Tony Stark. Like a lot of y'all don't be Cap mains out here quitting, but yeah, DPS is y'all the worst, bro. I don't hate supports as much as I talk bad about them. DPSs might be the worst roles to play around. Y'all never swap. It's always 3 DPSs. I never want to tank or swap to nothing. I be seeing supports that be ready to swap more than y'all when it come to like roles. Y'all never want to swap. It's insane. But for the most part, we all as a community got to do something about throwing, because the devs is going to be able to make the changes that we want, like you know, the avoid lists and stuff like that, but we got to be the ones to make the changes ourselves too. We can't just be sitting in games doing what we want because we not having fun. Rank is not about fun. Rank is about ranking up. If you want to have fun, go play quick play. Hopefully they can fix that. I get y'all. I understand quick play is not the funnest. Quick play was more fun when you can quit when you wanted to. Just throwing that out there. When you can quit whenever you want it, that's when quick play was fun. Because I'm not getting. I'm in a game that's halfway done. I don't need to be here no more. So that's it. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to get to doing a lot of these more. I'm gonna try to do a video at least every Friday, every Saturday. I'm gonna try to get a schedule out there to see when I can start dropping. So this, hit a notification, comment what you disagree with, comment what you agree with. I want to hear more from y'all, because maybe I might be tripping. These are just my suggestions and what I think might can save rank, or what I think might can help, you know, deal with the throwers and the toxic stuff we see in this game. So let me hear from y'all. This is a really long video, so I hope y'all had y'all snacks and stuff ready. But yeah, it starts with us. We got to do better. It's the next time. It's been you. Keep being you. I'll catch y'all next time.